Went down to the White House, yeah. Took back what he stole from me. Took it back my dignity.
More than 40 people took part in the SAW Anti KKK rally at the Augusta County Courthouse Wednesday night. SAW is the acronym for Stanton, Augusta County, and Waynesboro Organization.
We are not going to allow the KKK or neo-Nazis walk our streets, ever.
The members of the SAW group say the KKK is trying to recruit members in their neighborhoods. I spoke with some of the SAW members at the rally, including Anitra Bellamy.
City officials here in Stanton and Waynesboro, we are putting you on notice right here today that we will vote you out if you allow such injustice, such hate to ever come in our city and patrol our streets. We will no longer stand for any hate to come in our town and separate everyone who loves each other, who comes together, black, white, brown, yellow. We will no longer sit there and condone that behavior.
Residents told police they found the flyers on the windshield of their parked cars. According to police, the flyers were placed on cars in Waynesboro and Stanton. Residents say they are concerned about the KKK flyers circulating in their neighborhood. However, when they turned to the police in Waynesboro, they were told distributing the KKK flyers is not illegal.
We received an initial report through our captain's email address. She received a report that someone on the 100 block of North Augusta Street had received one of those flyers. That's how it was initially brought to our attention. That's Stanton Police Public Information Officer Katie Shiflett. She wants Stanton residents to know they are searching for the person or persons responsible for placing flyers on the car windshields. The investigations unit is currently looking into it farther. It is a violation of Class 4 misdemeanor to distribute flyers like that, to put any flyer on any vehicle in the city of Stanton. The city of Waynesboro does not have a similar ordinance prohibiting the placement of flyers on vehicles. Nikki McCoy says she was appalled when she read the flyer on her car.
I actually received a letter from KKK trying to get me to join them, weirdly, right, on my car yesterday. And until then, you know, I've always had issues with it. But until then, it was like, wow, this is really serious. I received that letter. I opened it up. It upset me like to the highest. And in the beginning, I thought, oh, this has got to be a joke. This cannot be real. But it's real out there, you know. And it's sad that people are still wanting to be divided instead of coming together.
Community activist Chanda McGuffin says she immediately took action when she found out about the KKK flyers.
I got very concerned and I started contacting law officials, city officials, asking them what we could do and was it safe, if there were cameras that could see who put them on the cars and that type of thing.
Joanne Tigert says it was necessary for her to attend the rally because of her ancestry.
I hate to admit this, but I have at least one ancestor who was a member of the Ku Klux Klan. I didn't know that until I was about 32, but my grandfather, who was gone before I was ever born, was a member, and I can't tell you how painful that is to know.
She blames President Donald Trump for spreading hate and dividing the United States.
There's no excuse in 2017 for people to be so ignorant and full of hate. Unfortunately, in this day and age, I believe it all goes right to the top of our country. Not that it didn't exist before, but I believe that 45 has made the, forgive the word, underbelly of society feel that if this person can espouse such disgusting views and get elected president, then they can be loud and proud and shout their feelings loud and proud and put paper on people's windshields without fear of any repercussions. And we just can't let this become common in this day and age.
There were a couple of pastors at the rally. Pastor Roger West of Convergence Church in Stanton and Pastor Mark McCoy of Living Word Worship Center in Waynesboro.
We need to gather together as brothers and sisters from all different races, tearing down hate. We cannot no longer be quiet towards this hate group, racism, period. I'm calling all of my clergy friends, all of my pastors, begin to preach love, begin to deal with those, difficult issues, but it has to start at the church.
Pastor McCoy says the SAR rally is a manifestation of a united front against bigotry in the Shenandoah Valley.
To stand against racism, to be a face and a place, a voice in this time, in this dark period of time where racism seems to be showing its ugly head again. And as I heard Pastor West say earlier, you know, it's time for the church to take its place, to lead again, to bring clergy together, to break down walls and division within the church. And once we do this, I firmly believe that we can also break down walls and division within our communities.
It's 2017. It's about time to let that go. It's old now. We're all one, and I don't understand that they devout and say that they're Christians. There's no way in the world that they're Christians with those types of beliefs. I mean, I just don't know what else to say about it. It's pure hatred, and it's ridiculous, and there needs to be something done about it.
McGuffin told me the purpose of the rally was to make it clear that residents are standing against all KKK propaganda.
For law officials, city officials to stand up strongly and forcefully and say they do not want any of that propaganda here. The KKK is not welcome here. We want our citizens to feel comfortable and safe, and that needs to come from the city officials and the law officials in our community.
We want the residents to feel secure. The police department is doing everything we can to make sure our citizens feel safe and secure. As always, we want our citizens to report any suspicious activity to us, any concerns that they may have, so that we can address them as needed. Again, our non-emergency number is 540-332-3842. We would encourage anybody to call us if they have any concerns whatsoever.
In Harrisonburg, Elaine Rackley for Breaking Through News.